A Good Samaritan recently stepped in to stop a hit-and-run suspect until police arrived. You can see that story on our website. The police can't be everywhere at once, so it raises a real question for a lot of people. What are you actually allowed to do in a situation like that? So tonight we're verifying what the law says about citizens' arrest in Alabama. A crime can happen anytime, anywhere, and without warning. And in those moments, there's not always time to wait. That's exactly what happened in a recent Huntsville case when a Good Samaritan stopped a hit-and-run suspect until authorities arrived. While some see that as heroic, others highlight a legal gray area that most people don't fully understand. And one wrong move during a citizen's arrest could turn you from hero to defendant. So, what exactly are the rules for a citizen's arrest in Alabama? We verify. Our source tonight is Alabama Code Section 1510.7. Here's what we found. Alabama law does allow citizens' arrests, but only under 3 specific conditions. First, if the offense is committed directly in your presence. Second, if a felony has been committed by the person you're arresting, even if you didn't witness it. And third, if a felony has been committed and you have reasonable cause to believe the person you are arresting is responsible. The law also states that felony arrests can be made any day at any time, but it requires you to tell the person why they're being arrested. The only exception is if they're caught in the act or if you're already in active pursuit. Once you make the arrest, you must hand that person over to law enforcement or a judge without unnecessary delay. Now, here's where it gets serious. The risks of making an unlawful citizen's arrest are significant. If you arrest the wrong person or try to detain someone for what turns out to be a misdemeanor rather than a felony, you could face a civil lawsuit for false imprisonment. And depending on how the situation is handled, that can also lead to criminal charges, including assault or unlawful restraint. And if someone dies during your citizen's arrest, you could be charged with manslaughter or even murder. Unlike police officers, private citizens have no qualified immunity. Every decision you make during that arrest can and will be used against you in court. So anyone who attempts a citizen's arrest does so at their own risk. In the Good Samaritan's case we mentioned earlier, their actions appear to fall within what the law allows. The offense was committed in their presence, and they held the suspect only until police arrived. But experts warn that every situation is different, and what works in one case may not be protected in another. The safest course of action in almost every situation is to call 911, observe, and report. If you have something you want us to verify, text us at 256-382-2692.